Hey guys, this is Team Wagy, and today we're going to be looking at my top 5 favorite fishing lures from 2016. I hope you enjoy, but before we get started, I just want to let all of my subscribers know something. If you're subscribed and are wondering why you aren't seeing my videos pop up in your emails or YouTube suggested or stuff like that, you have to make sure to go down below this video and click the bell and select to receive notifications right next to where it says subscribed. And if you're not already subscribed, I believe you're going to like my channel a lot. So just, please subscribe, and I just want to get that out there before we start the video. Now, 2016 was a very crazy year for me, and obviously I moved from New Mexico to Texas, which is like night and day when it comes to fishing. The fishing in New Mexico is really bad, and compared to Texas, it's like heaven and earth, really. It's amazing out here. So I really got to try out a lot of lures that I've been wanting to try out in New Mexico that I never really got a chance to catch a lot of fish on. And these 5 lures aren't necessarily the lures I've caught the most fish on or the best fish on. It's just the top 5 lures I have found the most enjoyment out of fishing. So to start the first one off, we're looking at the Arashi. I believe it's the Square 3. And as you can see, it has the circuit board lip there and that whatever they call it, it's like it keeps it straight, that little metal thing, so it keeps it running straight. And this lure is really, really good. I recommend it. The reason this one doesn't have hooks on it is because I actually cracked it, so I just kind of keep it around because I've caught a lot of fish on this lure, and but it did crack, not because of the lure's fault. It's because I took this thing to the creeks and stuff so many times and banged it against so many rocks that eventually it just finally cracked. But that's definitely one of my favorite lures. Now, this is a lure that I haven't caught many fish on, but the fish I have caught on this lure has been very decent fish, and it's just a fun lure to throw around, and that is the frog. This is a Booyah Pad Crasher frog, and it's in the green. We found a bunch of these on sale at a Dick's Sporting Goods in our old town in New Mexico, and we got them for like $3 each. So these Booyahs, I think they're the best frog out there on the market for the price. I'm going to be probably making a video on them later on, but just to show you guys now. But yeah, I've caught decent fish on this. My dad has caught decent fish on it. It's just a great lure. Now the third lure, very popular lure. If you're into any fishing at all, you know what this lure is. And it's one lure that I have a lot of fun throwing pretty much everywhere, and that is just a spinnerbait. And I'm not particular to the color of any of these lures. These are just lures that I had laying around that I could grab. This one happens to be a Stanley Wedge Plus, and Stanley's probably my favorite spinnerbait company next to War Eagle. And as you can see there, nice chartreuse and white with the 2 willows. Very, very good lure. And you catch fish pretty much any size on a spinnerbait. I can't tell you how many fish I've caught on that over this year. Now, this is a lure that I've thrown mainly in creeks and ponds, not in any lakes around here, but I've had a lot of success with, and that is a Senko. Now, this isn't the Senko brand. This is a Strike King. I'll show you the packaging in a minute. And not necessarily this color either. I just had this one lying around to show you. It's cinnamon blue. It's kind of like brown with blue flake, and I think a few black flake. And let me show you the package here. So it's I don't buy the Gary Motor Senkos because they're too expensive, and I think these do the same thing. If you guys have any other opinions, you can let me know down in the comments below. But I mainly Texas rig these. I haven't done much wacky rigging, and I was catching a lot of fish on this, having a really good time. Actually, I think one of the best times I've had with that lure is in the video where me and my friend Braden went out on the creek for the first time, and we just caught a load of fish that day, so it was really fun. And at the end of this video, I'll put that video as one of the videos for you guys to watch. This last lure has become one of my favorite lures of all time. It's just such a good lure, in my opinion, and I've caught loads of fish on this lure, and that is the chatterbait. Like I said, not specifically this color or setup or anything, but this is the Chatterbait brand Chatterbait, and this is the Tackle Warehouse exclusive one, so it has like this upgraded line tie, the snap that you hook onto. You guys can't really see that, but there you go. And I do like this color a lot, and the trailer and everything. And this lure, it's just so fun to catch a fish, because as soon as a fish hits, you know in an instant that it is a fish. It's just amazing. And I swing them all into the boat, and I've never lost any fish off of a chatterbait. So it's just a very good, versatile lure. Now, that was the top 5 lures, and if you guys have stayed this long, I'm actually going to show you my favorite combo of this year. Now, I believe both of these rods and reel has been discontinued. Right now, it's a Shimano Chronarch 200E7. I think the best reel Shimano ever made, to be honest, besides the Corrado 200E7, and a G Loomis GL2 spinnerbait rod. It doesn't have the length on it, but I think it's like a 7 foot. And this combo overall has just, I've caught so many fish on it this year. It's one of my favorite combos to throw. I like their new Corrados, but for some reason this reel always just happens to stay with this rod for me, and it's just a really good workhorse of a rod and reel. So that was the top 5 lures. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I also gave you guys a little thing at the end with the rod and reel combo. If you like this video, please like, and if you subscribe, thank you very much, and make sure to hit that bell, because if you're subscribed, I know you guys are going to want to see what other videos I have coming out, so really make sure to click that bell. That's kind of the new thing going around these days. And like I said, if you like this video, like it, and make sure to check out the videos at this end of this video. Thanks for watching, and no one said anything. Thanks, guys.